Hey, what is up guys? This is the Mapped Out Gamer here, and I wanted to chat a little bit about Rainbow Six Siege. I was lucky to get into the closed alpha and play some rounds this weekend. This is my first impression of the maps and how the game mechanics are driving the level design. Let's play some Rainbow Six Siege, closed alpha. Alright, let's step back for a second and look at what this game is and isn't. You know, this game isn't Call of Duty, so put your exosuit down. Instead, what we have here are 5 timed rounds of 5v5 defend/attack search and rescue missions. Oh, so you're saying this is just a Counter-Strike 2.0? Well, not exactly. What sets Siege apart in my book is the destructible environment design and how the players interact with it. This blasts open many doors of opportunity and strategies for the players. Bad pun, I know, but I couldn't help it. Let's look at the map House. House is your typical 2-story house in suburbia. I mean, you get the picket fence, all you need is the dog and the 2.2 children, and you got middle America. We see Siege really enhance environmental interactions by allowing the attackers to rappel up and down the house. As well, defenders are able to board up and reinforce doors and walls. Why would they be reinforcing the walls? Well, that's because the map destructibles in Siege are freaking awesome. Stepping up the breaching and clearing techniques, Siege makes it a point to let you know that traditional insertion points aren't always the best route to take. That's one of the many reasons why there's actually an attacker called Sledge. You know, is a C4 not working for you? Go ahead and use that sledgehammer and bash your way in. This map house felt, you know, for the lack of a better word, really homey. The corridors of rooms feel to scale and you don't get this cramped, claustrophobic type of feel. Speaking of cramped areas, let's look at the extremely linear map Airplane. Or I think it was just plain. If you look at the top-down view of this map, you think, you know, this is impossible to infiltrate. You know, where the hell do we even begin? But Siege does a fantastic job making this map not feel like you're sitting in seat B with an entire rugby team on board. The level designers were able to accomplish this with adding things like multi-levels and trapdoors. This makes a worst-case scenario map really fun to play. Since the Ubisoft team is really stressing CQB situations, I expect to see many, if not all the maps to be small and multi-leveled. If you actually start demolishing the map, you know, using C4 and whatnot, you'll actually notice the layering of the structures protruding. For example, if you try breaching the floor area on the plane that is normally reinforced, you can still see through the trusses and the beams. Great attention to detail here. You get the sense that the map you're in is thicker than it appears. This leads me to believe that even though not all the walls and floors can be taken down, there are still many structures of the map that can be compromised to some extent. Now, what are some things I would hope to see in the final release? As far as maps go, I want to see some oddball situations. A plane and a house are great areas for CQB fights, but you know, I want to see some curveballs thrown into the rotation. Maybe like an offshore oil rig that's going up in flames and you only have a certain time, you know, a time limit to rescue the hostages, or even some organic environments like, you know, the frozen tundra or something like that. One thing I wanted to mention as well, I noticed there is no sniper rifle loadouts. You know, an FPS shooter with no sniper rifle? What is this, you know? But I'm pretty sure this was done on purpose since Siege is sticking more to CQB situations. I just thought I'd mention that for you guys. Close quarters combat and small multi-level maps go hand in hand just like peanut butter and jelly. So overall, the maps I played fit the narrative that Siege is telling. Each map felt like a clever little puzzle that needed good team communication, a dude with a sledgehammer, and some C4 to solve. Is Rainbow Six Siege the Counter-Strike killer? Is it the shakeup that esports has been looking for? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for all things to do with multiplayer FPS maps. Hit me up on Twitter as well at MappedOutGamer, all one word. This has been the Mapped Out Gamer. Peace.